I was speaking to a minute ago. The line's a bit clearer now.
Yes, and the line got disconnected. Yeah, tell me, sir.
I got a message from you guys saying that I was going to be arrested and that charges are being pressed or something. I'm not sure.
Okay. You got a message or you're trying to give me a message?
No, I got a message. Why would I be giving you a message?
Okay. I have no idea, sir. Okay, sir. Can I know whom I'm speaking with, your first name and your last name?
Yeah, my name is Victor Valentine.
Victor Valentine.
Yeah.
Okay, and can you give me the phone number on which you received the call?
I'm not sure because I've got a few and they all route to my cell phone, but if it was my home phone, it would have been 702-509-1981.
One 1981, right?
Yeah.
Okay, you said it was 702-509-1981.
That's correct.
Okay, please hold on. I'll just check why you received the call, okay?
Okay.
You're calling from Laughlin, NV.
Yeah, Nevada, yeah.
Your zip code is 89029, right?
Sorry?
Your zip code is 89029?
That's correct, yeah.
Okay, sir. The reason you are receiving this call is because the IRS is filing a lawsuit on your name, okay? And this is not because you are not paying your taxes, but this is because there are some mistakes done in the taxes that you are filing. Now, sir, I can give you the information as this is the investigation department. If you could give me your date of birth, I can pull out your documents and give you the information.
Okay, my date of birth is the 26th of February 1974.
Okay, sir, please hold on. In the meantime, can you grab a pen and paper and just take down some information that I'll give you?
Okay. Yeah, I have a pen and paper.
Okay. Sure, write it down.
Yep.
Yeah, you are speaking to Agent Michelle White.
Michelle White.
White as in color, okay?
Right, yeah.
And your badge ID number.
My badge ID number.
Not yours, my badge ID number.
Okay.
It's I as in Indiana, R as in Roger, M as in Mary, 105
105.
20203.
So IRS 105204.
3.
Oh, 3. IRS 105203.
And it's not IRS, it's IRM. M as in Mary.
Okay, M for mother, yeah?
Yeah.
Right.
Okay, and the case number it's CP.
Okay.
101 73.
Yeah.
T as in tiger.
T as in tiger, okay.
Okay, now, sir, as I told you, you are receiving this call is because there are some errors in the taxes that you are filing, okay? Miscalculations, that is. Now, sir, can you tell me who files the taxes for you? Do you go do it yourself or you go through TurboTax, H&R Block, or you're doing it to a certified person?
I didn't understand that. Could you repeat that?
I said, do you do it yourself or do you go to any certified person?
A third
or you go
party.
To a
I do it myself. Yeah.
Okay. When you are filing a taxes, do you recheck to see that if you have done any mistake or something in your taxes?
Well, no, not really.
You should, no? Okay. The thing is that as you know that every 5 to 10 years, random audits are conducted. Okay, on your taxes, and when the taxes are done, the IRS has discovered strong evidence that you have failed to declare your actual income, which was higher than what it was mentioned. Okay, and they feel that you have wrongly benefited from reductions which you were not eligible for. Now, sir, do you have anything to say about that?
Well, I mean, there's some money I've obtained, but that's got nothing to do with the IRS. I mean, that's completely under the table.
No, sir, there is nothing under the table, especially not with the government. Okay, there is no such thing as under the table.
Well, that's not what the cartel said.
Yes.
That's not what.
Yeah, because with government, they are all decent people here. Okay, and I don't think there is anything done under the table because they are all paid good money. So why will they want to do anything under the table?
I'm not talking about the government. I'm talking about the Mexican cartel I was working with.
Okay, sir. I'll just go ahead, okay? Now tell me one thing. Do you have an attorney who can represent you in the courthouse?
No. I'll just represent myself, though. Represent West Side, like that.
Okay, sir. In that case, and did you have any idea that the IRS was filing a lawsuit in your name?
Well, no.
Okay, sir. In that case, I'll give you some information regarding this, okay? And I gave you my information with my badge ID that if you feel that I'm speaking something, out of the way or I'm not speaking correctly or whatever, you can file a complaint against me in the nearest IRS office, okay?
Okay.
Now, sir, okay, sir. Now, I just want to give you this information that...
I don't think you're speaking incorrectly.
Yeah.
I think you've got a very nice voice.
Thank you, sir. See, sir, this line is recorded and monitored, okay, by the officers of the jury and the jury members, okay, of the court. So, sir, please listen to what I'm saying carefully, and later on, you want to ask me any questions, you can ask me. Is it okay with you?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, sir, so I'll just go ahead with the affidavit, okay? I'm reading it out to you.
Okay.
Now, sir, as I told you, that audits are conducted on your taxes, okay? So now, as per the documents, we conducted an audit on your taxes that you had filed for the year 2009 to 2014, and we found that there is a miscalculation error, and the taxes that you had filed did not match the tax record that we have. So, according to section 101, that amount was still outstanding on your name that it is not paid. For that reason, the local authorities with arrest warrant can come at your place. Your driver's license can be cancelled and everything under your name, that is your property, your bank account, your social security number, your debit card, credit card, everything will be seized. You could also face federal imprisonment up to 5 years, which is non-bailable. The total balance that is outstanding on your name, that is from the year 2009 to 14, okay, is $11,780. This is including your pending taxes, your legal charges, and the late fee. Now, sir, can you tell me, was this done intentionally or it was a mistake?
Well, a little from column A, a little from column B. I was working with the cartel for a long time, so we kind of felt we were above the law. But it was a mistake. Sorry, it was a mistake.
Okay, sir. Oh, the federally monitored line, you have accepted that it was a mistake. So, sir, we would like to give you an option. Now it's up to you what you decide. Okay, I'm not the person to decide anything for you. You decide. Okay. Now the first option is that if you want, you can fight the case against the IRS if you have an attorney. And the second option is that you could try to resolve this out of the court. What is it you would like to do?
Well, I mean, what would be the consequences if I went to court? What's the difference?
See, there is nothing. If you go to the court, you are confident enough that you have paid your taxes. It's enough confidence. Okay?
Well, I'm not.
You can go
I've
to the
been
court,
transporting.
but the only thing is that see, I'll tell you both ways. Okay, the first way is that if you want to go to the court, okay, the only thing that can happen is that once the client is disconnected, your county sheriff will be at your doorstep. He will give you all the information. You will be taken into custody for 8 hours, and you can go directly. And once you are taken into custody, directly you can go and fight the case. If you win the case, very good. If you lose the case, you will be sued for a big amount because the IRS has got all the information. Okay, and the second option is that, as I told you, if you want to resolve this out of the court, you can resolve this out of the court. But for that, also you will get your information. For that also you will get your information. But sir, the only thing is that you'll have to resolve this first, and after that, within 24 hours, the officer will be in front at your doorstep. He will guide you. He will counsel you for around 45 minutes.
Right.
He'll give you counseling and will give you all the information. He'll give you the documents, everything. Okay. So now you tell me what is it you'd like to do.
Well, I think it's best if we resolve this out of the court because I've got like piles and piles of Charlie here, and if the police come here, they're not going to be happy. And there's no way that I can snort it all before in 45 minutes. I'll go. I mean, could probably do a few grams up my nose and like rub the rest on my cock and balls and arse, but I don't know. I think it's best we solve it. Best we solve this outside of the court.
Do you want to resolve this,
yeah,
or you would like to go to court?
If we resolve it outside of the court, will you go on a date with me?
First you resolve it, sir, then after we'll think about it, okay?
Well, that sounds like an offer I can't refuse. Okay.
No, sir, this is no offer.
Okay, right, so what do we do now? How do I resolve this?
Are you really serious that you want to resolve it? Because you don't sound that you're upset. You don't sound, that you're worried.
When you've sat in a Tijuana farmhouse with a gun to your head, you don't get upset by many things.
Where? You have somebody there with a gun?
Sorry?
Do you have somebody there with a gun who's trying to shoot you?
Yeah. But that's...
My God, such a nice guy. I mean to say, you sound so nice. Why would anybody want to shoot you?
I got involved in some risky business, so... But it's all over now.
Joking, okay?
Sorry?
No. Good people don't do that. You're a good guy.
Well, thank you, but yeah, it was a long time ago. It was in the past.
It's all right, you have to give people a chance to improve.
Exactly. You've got to give people a second chance, no matter what terrible thing they do, whether they're a drug dealer or a thief. If you've got to give people a second chance, haven't you?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Okay, so what do we do now, Miss White?
Okay, listen, I'm not the right person to talk to you regarding this.
Oh,
so,
I want you to help me. I like you. I don't want to speak to anyone else.
No, sir, I'm not the person. Okay, I will connect you to the senior officer, and you have my number. So later on, if you want to talk to me, you can go ahead and talk to me.
All right. Well, I'll give you a call later on, maybe, and we can arrange some time to meet up. Hopefully.
You know what? You sound like a nice guy with whom I can have a very good friend. Not that that dirty type of friend, but a good friend.
Yeah, I'm not a dirty devil. I'll be your secret friend though.
No. I don't want it. You sound so nice that you sound like a type. I'll tell you. Somebody with problems, they can come put their head on your shoulder and cry and tell you all their problems.
Yeah.
You sound like that.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, it's very difficult to get a good friend, I think you sound like a really genuine person. Whatever.
Yeah. Well, I try now. But you know what? I'm doing my job, okay? Yeah,
I'll connect this line to a senior officer and
Okay, would you do me a favour and tell the senior officer everything we've discussed? Because I don't really want to have to go through it again. I just want to get this sorted as quickly as possible so it's off my mind.
Sure. If you want to talk to me, you can call me later, okay?
Okay.
But now you talk to the officer.
So I only wrote down Miss White. What was your first name again?
Michelle.
Michelle White. Very nice. Okay, Michelle. Well, it was nice talking to you. I'll give you a call later and we'll see how it goes.
Definitely, sir. Okay, hold on, please.
Okay.
Please hold on, sir.
Oh, okay, no problem.
Thank you for holding the line. This is Senior Officer Sophie. How can I help you?
Hi, Sophie. Did Michelle White tell you the information?
Yes.
Okay, so I need to resolve this, I believe.
What is a good faith amount you can come up with right now to go ahead and resolve the case outside the court?
What was the amount that I owed?
You owe $11,780.
Okay, that's no
So I
problem.
believe you're ready to pay the amount in full?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, before I go ahead and have a word with the Bar Council members regarding the resolvement of your case,
Right.
I would like to know a few things from your side so that they can have a background check. How much do you have in your checking account?
A couple of 100,000.
Okay. How much do you have in your savings?
I don't know, close to 500,000, I think. Hello?
Okay. Do you have a credit card?
Yeah, well, not, I've got a credit card, yeah, but I would rather
What is the available limit of your credit card?
about 1,000 per day, I think.
Sorry, how much?
Just 1,000 per day. Hello?
Okay, so I will be guiding you through the payment procedure. I believe you're paying this amount in full.
Yeah.
So I want you to drive towards your bank, withdraw this $11,780. Okay? Once you have cash ready in hand, let me know. I will guide you further what you need to do. Now, you need to remember one thing. Do not hang up the call.
Okay.
Because once you hang up, the options for you to resolve this case will be closed. So I will be with you throughout the procedure, and it's a recorded federal line. So whatever you do over the recorded federal line, it's been monitored by the Bar Council members.
Okay, so I won't take any drugs or anything. Okay.
Sorry?
No, don't worry. So yeah, so now I need to go to the bank, yeah?
Correct.
Okay. So
How far is your bank?
it's a 10-minute walk.
Okay, no problem. Once you reach the parking lot of the bank, let me know.
Okay, I'm walking, so I'll go straight through the parking lot. Do you want me to tell you when I'm inside the bank?
When you reach the parking lot, just let me know. I will guide you further what you need to do. Or
Okay.
else you can just let me know once you have this $11,780 cash in hand with you.
Okay, all right. Thanks, Sophie. I'll let you know. It will just be a few minutes, okay?
Okay.
Put on my shoes.
Yes, you still there?
Yeah, I'm here. Hello? Hello? Sophie?
Yes, I'm there. I'm there.
Okay,
So,
yeah, I'm just walking now. So I just couldn't find my shoes. It'll just be a few more minutes now, okay?
Okay, no problem. How much time will it take for you to reach the parking lot of the bank?
Pardon?
How much time will it take for you to reach the parking lot of bank?
Just a few more minutes. I'm nearly there. I can see it in the distance.
Okay.